Hello, everybody, and happy Saturday. Welcome on into MLB The Show 23 right here on youtube.com/JonosaurusRex, where every day at 6 p.m. Pacific Time, I post a new video in MLB The Show, provided the Mariners are playing. Sometimes there are off days. Sometimes I get a break, but not today. Today, we're in Tampa Bay continuing our 4-game weekend set against the Rays. It's been kind of a weird series. We had a pretty good game number 1. We won 7-1, and then yesterday was a regression in every way imaginable. Defensive errors, poor pitching, the bats went cold even when we had good contact, right to defenders. Pretty frustrating game. Probably shouldn't have been as frustrated as I was, but it does kind of like build to those moments where you're just like, oh my god, please. This is what I expect, though. I expect a little bit more of an uneven performance against them. All season long, we've been able to take care of the teams that we're supposed to take care of, even if we lose to them from time to time. But the teams that are better give us more trouble, and that's a little worrying going into the postseason. But since we're 112-29, we have everything locked up that we need locked up. Obviously, American League West, we have that taken care of. But we have the number one spot in the league clinched as well. So we're kind of just maybe trying to play spoilers against the Rays, maybe the Astros a little bit later. Otherwise, we're just trying to stay in the flow and hang out until the postseason starts. Joey Wentz is on the mound today. He's 6-5 or 6-2 with a 4.05 ERA. Taylor Glass now, he is 11-10 with a 3.53 ERA. I hit A and I just totally goofed. All right, road Blues or Navies or whatever it is, Tropicana. There we go. Joey Wentz. Anybody need some time off? I'm putting him there. Dylan Moore in left field. I'm going to put Haggerty back in there. Wait, what happened there? Oh, it's still there. Okay. I don't know why. It moved weirdly, and I got confused. Haggerty is a true left fielder, whereas Dylan Moore is not. I know Haggerty's power and contact versus righties, not great. I understand that, but we're going to get some speed off the top of the lineup. Maybe Julio can bat him around. We'll flip France and Crawford. Hernandez is fine. Colton Wong in the lineup. We have a lot of cold hitters, which is not what I want to see. The DH. 54 power. Cole Calhoun's an option. Evan White, honestly, is an option as well. Oh, Trammell. Let's throw Trammell in there. And then we can... This is okay. I think this is kind of a typical lineup for me. Speed at the top. I've tried to move Trammell and Raleigh around, but I just haven't been able to get them going. Hey, it's a great opportunity to make sure that you have subscribed, rang the bell, done all that good stuff. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. With Chris Singleton.
Oh, man, this looks like an advertisement for Tropicana. I don't even like Tropicana that much. I like a treetop. What are we doing?
Well, at this point of the year,
hell, Minute Maid's better.
Tired, but you've got to find a way to dig deeper and bring out your best with so much opportunity to be able to
get
your ticket.
20 games remaining after this, which is wild. I think we eclipsed video number 150 in the playlist.
Almost ready to get underway, and today's starter,
Taylor Glass now. 28 starts with an 11-10 record, a 3.53 ERA, 178.2 innings pitched, and a couple other stats that disappeared pretty quickly. All right, leading off with Haggerty. We're sliding down on the hitting difficulty.
Here comes a pitch. Sam Haggerty in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Nice and calm, nice and patient today. That's what we're looking for. 100 miles an hour on a fastball, slider at 92, knuckle curve at 86, and a circle change at 90.
In the air, left field.
Honestly, I thought it's one of those annoying hits where I thought I was a little higher in the zone. I saw that one pretty well, and just couldn't get to it. Timing a little bit late, but better timing, or better PCI maybe.
There's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The good news for me is the knuckle curve is the slowest pitch. It's only about 14 miles an hour different. Okay. That was a bad swing. That was a bad swing.
Snags it for the second out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his
I gotta get Rodriguez going here.
2 outs, base is empty, and the batter will be the shortstop.
I don't know that he's actually thrown anything other than the fastball. That's a bad swing too. That's way too late.
Glass now, ready and deals. Fly ball down the line.
We definitely missed a couple of pitches yesterday, and I think that's probably the most frustrating part about it. We had opportunities on some sliders that were left over the heart of the plate and just couldn't get to them. And this is not a good start. Not a good start offensively. We'll see what we can do defensively here with Joey Wentz. I kind of forgot who was starting. 4 starts with a 6-2 record. A 4.05 ERA with 97.2 innings pitched. 101 hits given up, 29 walks, 84 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.33 in the lineup due to the injured Marco Gonzalez.
Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
Looking forward to being at home starting Monday.
Here comes the 0-1. Good eye right
We'll play
there.
6 games in 7 days, all against Los Angeles teams, which is wild.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Wander.
Now batting Wander Franco. Foul ball.
Not really getting anything swing and miss here, which is a little worrying.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch.
Oop. I don't know. It's just so weird because the accuracy is usually pretty good. It's in the 80s to 90s, and I just don't understand that.
One down, base is empty.
That problem.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
What do I want to do here? I haven't thrown the cutter. Maybe try a little cheeky cutter on the outside.
1-2. The punch out there, 2 down. Yandy Diaz now looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night.
Oop. Shoot.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss.
There we go. Yeah, but I'd like that a little more in the corner, but good pitch sequencing there to get him out front.
The 1-1 is
The
fouled
fastball.
off.
Could try a little curveball, cheeky curveball. Oh dang!
Base hit.
Ah dang!
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Lau at the plate.
I mean, good for him to be able to get to that pitch.
That
A little more,
misses.
obviously, a little
It's
more
ball
over the
go.
plate than I wanted. And that is another pitch. It's like a
Diaz, the
lot
runner
more
at
over the
first
plate
with
than I'm
two
looking.
gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
We'll challenge him with a high
Left-hand batter
fastball.
waits and fouled off.
Then, you know what? We'll give it another
And the
whirl
pitch.
here.
Struck
Got him
him
looking.
out
Okay.
looking.
All right. Okay.
One left for Tampa. Scoreless after one.
Give up the hit, but no damage. And we're good. Nothing through one.
Back now in Tampa Bay. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
100 miles an hour on a fastball. I've been late on those. And I don't think I've seen anything
here
else.
comes. Worm burner into the outfield for
If
a
we were
knock.
I forget who it was. Is it maybe the
I'm sure he
first
feels
game?
really good about that one. There's nothing cheap about
Forget.
the way he got
There was
down
a
to
higher
it.
velocity fastball that we kept seeing, and I was able to get on top
Didn't
of
get
it.
under it like he would
which
have
was
liked,
good.
but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Good power. Not great in the OBP
Okay,
department.
that's a slider. I believe the first pitch we've seen of his that is not a fastball.
There's a strike.
That's a great
This
take
guy's
right there. I
definitely
know
a
it's
plus
strike
runner,
one, but that's fine.
What I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
This one high in the air to left center. Low
Little
has it sized
under it.
up
Darn.
and puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
We've scored a lot of runs via the home run in this series. I think we have 5 long balls so far, halfway through.
Colton Wong up to hit. He's sitting on
good
99
timing.
career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. First offering
not
misses
pitch.
the mark. And that's in for a strike.
Okay.
The 1-1.
No, it's into a double play.
Loud.
Son
to
of a
second.
bitch.
Throw to first, but he beat it.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out
Fuck.
there on the mound.
It
He's got
was-
a
it
chance
was
to
a
get
circle
through these
change.
First 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
In the dirt, blocked. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1.
Good hustle by Colton Wong to get down to first base.
Next
Stay out of the
offering is
double
in
play.
for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That
That's
one
gone.
ripped.
Speaking of home runs,
That's back there.
Colton Wong coming through, avoiding that double play.
And outta here.
And we are rewarded with a 2-run blast from Eugenio Suarez.
blasts
Let's
one
go.
out. His 32nd of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Now, Cal Raleigh. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7.
A little early on that fastball,
1-0.
but still enough power to get it out. So, good. Good for me.
The
Oh,
middle, that's a
okay.
base hit.
That'll work. That'll work.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
Man at
Taylor
first. Here's Taylor Trammell.
That's a great take right there. That's a great take on a slider. It's fine that it's strike number 1. That's a bad swing. That's that circle change really gives me trouble.
In terms of him turning this outing around.
Oh, that's a worse swing. Oh. That's not what you're looking for. That's not what I'm looking for at all.
It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now it's going to be Josh Lowe.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there.
Joey Wentz is one of those guys where it's like, you know what, it's okay if there's a runner on. Because it speeds up the accuracy or the pinpoint rhythm, which is a little easier to stay in rhythm with, it feels. Curveball's been effective, which is good. I like that we were able to get him to swing over the top of that, and pretty good location, even if it's, you know, it's out of the zone. I'm glad that we were able to get it to drop. That was pretty similar to the spot that we had that we gave up the hit, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Strike 1.
You're above 1 strike.
Popped up right side. Wong moving under it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. So digging in, Curtis Mead. That one's in there, 0-1.
We are off to a better start with Wentz here, so I think even without him pitching from the stretch, I'm a little bit more in rhythm with what we're doing here.
Plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Haggerty settles under this one, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Good stuff.
So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the
That's a good clean inning.
2,
That's a pretty short, pretty short inning pitch count wise. So that'll
back here at the ballpark,
that'll help. All right, Haggerty.
Sam Haggerty.
As we get back to the top of the lineup, a couple of fastballs to him.
There's the strike. Haggerty getting to start in left. 28 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Pitch misses inside, and 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is
it's a good take there. Kind of saw the idea. I thought maybe he would go with a knuckle curve or a circle change.
Comes up
that high fastball. Oh, that's ball 3 right there. It's too late. Oh, everything about it's a bad swing.
And the 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air,
under
darn. Left center.
I didn't trust that he was going to go back up in the zone.
Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down.
It's probably a good pitch on his part to change the eye level. Looking low, go high.
Up next for the Mariners. He popped out his first time. That one
damn it.
To right.
Damn it.
Bruhan makes
oh my God.
Out number 2.
So
space is empty. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Just so indecisive with what I wanted to do there.
Strike 1. Crawford in his 6th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season. Now
God, Sean. Sean. Oh, you're irritating the hell out of yourself. Stop it. Fuck.
And that will end the inning.
God damn it.
Mariners go down quietly there, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Just swing freely at everything. Who fucking cares? For the love.
And welcome back. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Fastball wasn't where I wanted it. So the first and the third innings have been really bad offensively.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do.
He's mixing in some of his other pitches.
Hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And now it's Vidal Brujan. And first offering is fouled off.
Shoot, I didn't actually want to throw this cutter. I meant to click Y. That's fine. That's fine. I am perfectly okay with that. Normally I'd be very annoyed with that pitch location, but today it's okay.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
Fudge
Right
pops.
He wanted that fastball.
A little too anxious.
For a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
The next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2.
Oh boy.
Swing and a tapper. No play. That's an infield single.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Why? Stop! Stop throwing the ball. Stop throwing the ball. Stop throwing the goddamn ball.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official score doesn't.
I don't know why he threw it. I canceled the throw.
Neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
Into center. Rodriguez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
I'm not sure what happened there. I genuinely don't know. And then you could see me with the other player, like just trying to get rid of the friggin'.
Here's Wander Franco. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
It's okay. It's all right.
That
one I at least tried. I saw that it was in the red, and I tried to avoid the error. It still kind of gave it to me. Because he double tapped to cancel the throw. I guess I was just kind of off because it felt like it brought up the thing again. Maybe maybe it disappears a little slow. I don't know. It's all right though.
Next pitch misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Brujan coming home. He's in there. And it's a 1-run game.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
No, Julio!
Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at
Thank
second.
God you had speed. That was such a bad first step. We are coming apart a little bit here. That's a really bad curveball.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
It's all right. It's okay.
0-1.
That's a really bad cutter.
More and more guys are
A lot of rhythm here.
regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Okay.
Got him. That's
Everybody take a breath. Everybody calm down. Everybody just...
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding
It's not
job
what we're
of
looking
taking
for. I
that,
mean...
executing and getting out of a tough inning.
Still a pretty good throw from Rodriguez. Oh, my freaking frick. Freaking frick.
As we go to the top of the fourth. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Ty France.
Ty France.
All right. Ty France up to
Glass
bat.
now, back to work.
That's a good take
That's
right
in
there.
This
Oh,
one in the air,
it's
center
late.
field.
It's
Brings
late.
it in, and a quick out, number one.
Late and inside.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
One ball, no strike.
That's through there for a strike.
Yeah. You can see on that hit,
On the ground to
Ooh.
short.
outside.
Franco on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
2 outs, base is empty. Colton Wong up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1.
That
He
hit,
into a fielder's choice his first time.
We were able to limit it to a single.
Ground ball up the middle. And
Colton
it's
Wong
through for a hit.
getting
a
the
2-out
ball
knock
through
keeps
there.
Standing alive.
You can see Rodriguez just takes such a bad first step. Thank God he was fast because we were able to limit it to a single and hold the guy at second instead of third.
Big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's already homered in this one. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Is it in on the warning track.
God
One
damn
left for
it.
Seattle as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the fourth, and now the center fielder, Josh Lowe.
The center fielder,
The pitch.
Oh my God.
Crawford under it. And there's one down.
Very lucky. Unbelievably lucky right there.
Isaac Paredes now at the plate. Ripped to short.
Now we're out of rhythm with Wentz, and that's an
On to
issue.
France.
That is an
Already 2
issue.
gone here in the home fourth.
number 25.
That third inning,
Hernandez.
I believe that's another
Now
one
for Tampa
pitch
Bay,
out.
Curtis
Out
Meade.
though.
Fly to left his first time up. And a foul ball.
Whew, look out.
That one missed.
This is not what we want to see at all. Fucking goddamn it.
The next offering misses. And it's 2-1. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first.
Let's
And
go.
Yes, he offered at it.
Give it to me. Oh, God.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Nothing doing for Tampa, and they trail it here.
We're lucky that that was a
2-1.
clean sheet and not a couple of home runs or a couple of solid pieces of contact. Those first 2 pitches were really bad, and thankfully they just went for outs.
Welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
The pitch. And that's a little bit high.
That's fine.
And
That's a
ball
good
one.
take right there, especially for me. I've swung a couple times at the way high fastball. That's a bad swing. See, maybe he wants to go low. He did. Not a great swing. It was a contact swing. Thought that one off.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And absolutely got me. Fuck.
Put the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
I mean, that sequence is really good.
Much to hit till the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strike.
Ooh,
for sure,
yuck.
Comes up empty on the
Fuck.
swing. 0-2 now. Way high.
1-2.
The pitch. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
In that previous at-bat against Cal Raleigh, he did a really good job dancing around the outside of the zone. I think you probably end up with 2 of those 3 pitches called strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Fuck.
For the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter. but
Oh
the pitcher
my
will take that
goodness.
all day long.
Sam.
Not quite in the strike zone.
What a-
but he found
what a
the
time
spot
for that,
that
huh?
The umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get
Yep,
that call.
there it
So
is.
hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Glass now back to work. The 0-1.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Yeah, just lucky to foul that one off. I don't feel like I'm seeing it very well. I don't feel very confident in my swings. Goes back to yesterday's game.
Two
Just
down,
kind of,
nobody on.
that's a
Battling
bad
here
swing.
as he fouls it away. The pitch. Just missed.
I am actually surprised that was a ball. We have run up the pitch count a little bit here in this inning, so that is the good news.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Bad news is it's a couple of strikeouts looking.
That to right. Bruhan getting an angle on it.
Oh,
He's got it. And that is out number
and
3.
unfortunately,
Nobody left for
can't
Seattle.
do anything
They still
with
lead
it.
2-1.
Okay. We're halfway through this one. I think a series split is okay against this Rays team.
Back now in Tampa Bay. John Shelby with my buddy
Um,
Chris Singleton. It's
I'd like to
setting
win it,
started
but
5-5.
I don't know.
Francisco Mejia. That's in there.
Question
That's
starts to
strike
become,
one.
it's like,
It's just
would you
been an
rather play at
impressive
Houston
outing so
or would you
far.
rather play
Continues
Tampa
to
Bay?
pound the zone, pitch after
Potentially.
pitch, and he's been
Oh,
able to
God
stay
damn it.
down. That's what's been key.
Thankful for a swing there because that was a really
Kicks and
bad.
deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Goes down looking.
Okay, thank you. Thankful for that strike call. Would have been a little irked if it was a ball.
And now the
We
right
watched 2
fielder,
pitches
Vidal
right in that same
Brujan,
location.
reached on an infield single
Be,
his first time. And ball one.
outside. Ball.
Be a strike, so that one's just outside. He's favoring the
And a foul ball.
jeez. Like they're assaulting their own team over there. It's the second one that's gone into the dugout.
Bounced out to short. Crawford. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a
Did
little
not
trouble
get the
getting
throw
rid of it,
preloaded
and that made
correctly.
all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect. And right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Rosarena, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Line and a base hit into right. Lead runner touches second
God,
for third.
Tay Husker.
Safe, he
Fuck,
beats it.
dude.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way.
That's so fucking annoying. It's like the same animation.
Something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So
In the air, right field. Pulls up on it. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. We are tied at 2.
oh, here we are.
I haven't been able to get one of those bloop
This is
shots
where
all
we
goddamn
see the
day.
OPS jump up. Manager Mike.
We might need a longer relief pitcher here because we are whatever.
Have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here is Yandy Diaz. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In for a strike, and the count is
A couple of pitches I'm not super
I
thrilled
think
with the location
ultimately
of.
You want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel.
Popped in the air, left field. Haggerty puts the squeeze on that one. Here comes the runner from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there.
This is a good example of what I've been frustrated with, and it's just been these innings where we can't get the double play. It's taking so long to get the outs. It's one out here, one out there, allowing them to get these sacrifice flies.
With 2 away. Out towards right center field. Hernandez settles underneath it and makes the grab.
It's a good throw by Hernandez. It just took too long to get out of the glove.
2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. Rays 3, and the Mariners
I remember
2.
struggling quite a bit in September as well last year. You might remember if you watched last season, we needed, especially towards the end, we literally needed one win between in like I think it was one win in like 6 or 7 games. I think we lost like 6 in a row at the end of the season, including I think we got swept by Kansas City.
And a pitch.
September is not kind to me. Stop swinging the ball.
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
He's been going after these guys consistently,
This is
and
so
as a result,
fucking
he's
irritating.
been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and the pitcher wants to go out there.
Rodriguez, I don't think has seen more than like 4 pitches all game.
Bats can stay hot.
That one misses, and that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt.
It's just it's the thing where you're
goes
looking
up,
for it
and
to
that's
be
what he's
a
been
foul
doing. It's
ball,
made a big
and it's
impact
just
for him
not.
in recent games.
Swing and a ground ball up the
Even
middle.
that
That's
felt like a
base hit.
better swing than it was.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now, Ty France.
The good news is we're competitive. We're not getting blown out here.
This one blasted deep to left.
Let's go!
Get out of here.
Yes!
Run.
Fuck yes, let's go.
A 2-run blast. His 16th homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
It's 2-run home runs or it's nothing for us today. Let's go.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Good news is though is we're getting We're getting some good at-bats from some other guys. Colton Wong's had a couple of nice... he's had nice hustle, and he had a nice hit. Oh, that's too aggressive. There's no reason to swing at that pitch. That's so bad. That's so bad. It's not a nice recovery. It's not a nice recovery at all. Don't you dare fucking give that piece of shit a goddamn compliment.
There's a swing and a drive.
I think, unfortunately, that'll just be an out. Oh.
And it hits the fence.
No, we can turn around. Go back to first. Go back to first. Speaking of Colton Wong, there's a nice piece of contact from him. Again, way too aggressive on that. Don't need that.
On second base right there. I think he probably should have. But you know what? We'll give
it got out quickly. Like, it got out to the outfield quickly. And the fielder was on top of it.
He's already homered in this game.
That's a great take. That's a great take.
Suarez
slow down.
5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. 2 outs. That one's in there, and a count 1-1.
I probably could have stretched it to second, but
swing and a ball lifted left field.
That, unfortunately, is going to be an out. Oh.
And that's the inning.
Off the end of the bat.
2 come in on this Seattle homer.
Not doing a good job. I'm not good at this video game, I feel.
On the show.
I think it's hard to look at, I don't know, something about this, like, this amount of wins, and maybe it's who we've been beating. I'm like, I don't feel super confident going into the playoffs. And series like the Mets in this one don't give me a lot of hope. Of course, we have played well against Houston, so that's good. We'll see how we play against, like, Los Angeles. The Dodgers, to be specific. Should probably get him out of this game. His energy's still good, but we're in that third time through the lineup. God damn it.
No, he held up.
So third time through the order. It's only a 1-run lead.
And he deals.
Gosh.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Oh my God. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious?
Cut off to third. In there safely.
What was that bullshit?
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here comes Scott Service as he's ready to make a change on the mound. Joey Wentz departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break.
It is taking so much work to get back in. Fuck.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Joe
This is a stupid fucking game against the Mets all over again. That goddamn game.
Balls put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed with that. I should have pulled Wentz sooner.
Now here is Isaac Paredes. Off the mark there. 1-0. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Here's a 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. No outs, runner over at third. That one, it gets through. Runner from third in to score. Tie ball game, 4-4.
That's really frustrating. Really frustrating.
Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Gets the bunt down the right side. Fires to second for one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Now batting.
I don't know that it would have gotten there. God damn it. That was probably a dumb play on my part. France had a good read on it. It's a whole spin. And yeah, he wouldn't have got back.
Next to hit for the Rays.
I think the good news for me is that, one, that worked out, but two, it keeps the double play in order, which is helpful.
Next offering is downstairs.
That is such a frustrating series of events. I don't know what happened that I misread that with, or misran that, I guess.
Swings through that
with Haggerty.
Strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Me over at first with 1 away. Keeps the
That was a really bad fastball. I'm all out of sync, all out of order here.
Next pitch inside. Ball
Damn.
2.
That's a really good take.
It's a really bad location.
Tied at 4. That one just misses.
Oh,
Ninth pitch of the at-bat.
some of the calls that you've had today, buddy. That one's the one. All right.
That one to first.
All of this checks out.
Throw into third.
Hit him.
And he's out.
Nice throw, Teoscar.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third.
This game is infuriating. Are you fucking kidding me with some of this shit?
Around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
I mean, the double play would have still been in order, but 90 feet from a lead. Had to go with that right hand instead of the left.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Barlow, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. In for a strike, and the count even at 1. And the right-hander deals. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
See if we can go right back to that spot. Oof,
Ground ball
oof.
left side, and
Oof.
foul ball. Tied at 4. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Righty delivers.
Oh my God.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Randy Arozarena next to bat for Tampa. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Come on. Oop, I hit the start button there somehow.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
All right, nice catch, Suarez.
Pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 4 apiece. You're dialed in.
There's only one error charged to me, but we've had a couple of miscues. I think he probably gets home at some point, so I don't know.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Shane Baz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches.
That's
when he
not
needs
good.
it
No
out.
wicked breaking ball. Gross. 5.79 ERA, very small sample size, 2 games and 4.2 innings pitched. A 1-1 record.
Catcher, Cal Raleigh.
98 on a 4-seam slider at 90, knuckle curve at 85.
And a pitch. And there's the strike. Now 1-1.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
Hard hit, left field, base hit.
I was ready to maybe send him to second if there was some kind of misplay there in the outfield.
Any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Taylor Trammell up next for the Mariners. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First
That's a great take right there. Looks real tasty coming in, but there's nothing I can do with that pitch.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It looked really good.
It
Thankfully, no contact there. Way too early.
There's a strike.
He looks so relaxed up there, just ripping it at 95. It's like, no big deal.
Next offering is fouled back.
At least fight it off.
Got it.
Yeah.
Looking, that's a strikeout.
Yeah, froze me with that fastball. Damn it.
After this one, that was his third strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Oof, way too late. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Diving, and he can't
Wow,
make
perfect,
the play.
perfect there. Everybody hold, everybody hold.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. In there
It's a fine
for
take.
strike one.
Fine take.
At the dish,
We are
looking to
0
leave the
for
ball
3
in the
and
spot.
1 for 12 in this series with Julio. We have a lot of cold hitters. That's a bad swing, Sean.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
0-2 now.
1-2.
High fly ball out towards left field. Rosarena going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Crawford.
It's a good take right there.
Lays off
I think it was just short of a home run.
Laser base
Fuck
hit.
it, send him.
Raleigh headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores.
Let's
And
go,
they take the
JP
lead in the
Crawford.
7th.
Well done. Drives in the
That's
run.
what we're looking
Pretty much
for.
stole the zone
That's been
down
kind of
the
a
middle, and those are the ones where
that's
you
been a
gotta
key
make
in
a
today's game, has been power from unexpected sources, right? At least, you know, hey, we're cold with Raleigh. We're cold. I know Raleigh just scored, but we're cold with Raleigh. We're cold with Rodriguez. Those are kind of the guys that get us going.
an absolute
Crawford's coming
tape measure
through.
shot
Colton
last
Wong's
time.
coming through. Suarez is coming through.
Turned on,
Ty
but that's
France, I
foul
was
down
early
the
on it.
third
Oh.
baseline.
Oh, I got a little too excited there.
Haggerty over at second. Crawford at first. 2 out of the inning.
That should have scored Haggerty.
Line drive, base hit.
I do like the
Runner
kind of
around
fuck me
third.
send.
Ruhan fires Delivers it to the plate.
Got it.
And he's
Yes.
in
Ty
there.
France. Let's
The run
go.
comes in on the play,
And this is good.
and his
2
hot hitting
out, small
continues.
ball
Kept him in the yard
damage.
that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Yanni Chirinos.
Even though it was a small sample size, that 5-something ERA ended up biting him.
Right where it is.
Okay. I don't think we have time to get Castillo all the way warmed up. We also don't need him to get all the way warmed up.
Teoscar Hernandez.
I'm going to
Up next
schedule
for
him,
the
but I
Mariners.
probably... I'll think about it.
This
Oh,
to
that's a bad
third,
swing. Foul,
and that's
foul.
just foul.
We're good. Too aggressive there. Sinker at 91, splitter at 85, slider at 79, four-seam at 95.
Hard ground ball for a base knock.
We'll go station to station.
Runner at third puts
Actually
on the
would have
brakes.
scored there.
Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And here is Colton Wong. And the first offering is not close.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
There's the strike.
That's fine. That's perfectly
2
fine.
outs. Bases are full.
Nothing.
Next pitch is outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Next one misses. Now 3.
Let's go!
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That's a
now
good
full
take.
count.
I was looking lower on that than they probably wouldn't have done a whole lot.
This one in the air right field. Bruhan has it sized up. Makes the grab. And
A little
that
early
is
on
the
that
inning.
fastball.
2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Midway
Yeah, that
inning
sucks.
number 7,
But that's
and
okay.
it's time to
That's okay.
stretch.
A lot of
It's the
fight with
Mariners
a lot of
6,
fight with
the
2
Rays
outs.
4.
A couple of fuck me send it's, you know. Fuck it, send them. Who cares? We are not going to change pitchers
And welcome
here.
back.
We're going to just take a look at things real quick. Castillo was able to get wound up, warmed up. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Switch righty left. 80, 91, 81, 73,
Bottom of the
89.
inning. Now up for Tampa Bay.
90,
Wander
97, 84. I probably should go... You know what? We're going to do this in a bit of a weird way. We're going to bring in Castillo.
Diego Castillo.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
63, Diego.
We're going to go with Castillo. Let's see if we can get maybe like a... Oh boy. See if we can get maybe like kind of a breakthrough inning here. We have a good... I'm trying to think of who it is. I think Matt Brash, maybe? There's other reliever that I probably should use as like the third piece.
Hits the outside corner.
And that spot he's
Strike
been
one.
very generous with all day long.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And he held up. Kicks and fires. And right back to the mound. Franco gone on the play.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter,
Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Oh, shoot. I'm okay throwing this one out of the zone.
That's down and in.
That's fine. That's fine. I meant to throw the four-seam fastball.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
Seriously? It's like not that...
Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout.
That's fine. He's been calling that spot all game long, and it is irritating.
Appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit, according to the electronic strike zone. But that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your at bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
And now Brandon.
But he's also been calling that side of the plate wide all game long. All game long.
Edge of the zone for a strike.
It's been maybe a little inconsistent, but it has been there.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Slow him down here with a bit of
The
a
0-2.
with a slider. Yeah, it's accuracy.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Stays alive.
I think we need to change eye level here, so we'll go high and tight with a four-seam.
Swings and
Got him.
misses. Struck him out.
Got him.
Rays held in check here. They trail it here 6-4. Ready to begin the 8th, and now for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. The pitch. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Did not register my A button. Chris Flexen. Penn Murphy. Penn Murphy's who we want to warm up. And maybe we'll do this and we'll get Munoz going.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
He's not as low in the zone as he was earlier.
Here's the 0-2. Ball one there.
Ooh,
Out swinging.
that was a really nice time for the
Slider
slider.
got him for strike
Way
three.
too early.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Beautiful swing.
All the way
and
down
his
at
last
77.
field knock.
Pitch misses.
That's a great
inside,
take right there.
and
Went
that's
right back
ball
to the
one.
slider.
Swings through
Ooh,
that.
that
Good
sinker was
late
way out of the
swing on
zone.
that fastball out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Sean, please. Good Lord. It's a 3-0 count, man. What are you doing?
The 1-2. Struck him out looking.
That was a really bad at
Well,
bat.
this guy's been
Really,
pretty much
really
a
bad at bat.
factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at bats and quality at bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt, frustration mounting and very high right now.
Strike 2.
Oh, and it's the same thing that we saw with Raleigh, right? It's just that splitter is out of the zone,
Put it in play.
And takes low for ball one.
and I'm swinging at it, and it put me in a bad count. Ugh.
On the ground right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe. So the batting order turns.
Those are some of the most
Here's
frustrating
the
outs,
man,
where there's like a little misplay or a
Really
bobble
nice
or
opposite field
something.
approach in his last at bat.
He swings and fouls one
Damn it.
off.
But they're still able to get the
Trammell
out.
leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
What was that?
That one off the mark. Now 2-2. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Julio Rodriguez on deck for the M's. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line.
Damn.
Brujan puts the
It's a
squeeze on
splitter
that
that's
one,
like
and
nowhere
that'll end the
near
inning.
where it should
Mariners
be.
leave one. They
Just
still
hoping that
lead
it goes
6-4.
foul and just couldn't do it.
Back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th.
What do we got here? 15 pitches with Castillo. Nah, we're gonna need him. We're gonna bring in Murphy. We're gonna bring in Penn Murphy. Here we go.
Definitely a guy that pounds
40
the
games,
strike
3-1
zone,
record,
makes
18
hitters
holds,
earn their way on
50.2 innings
base, and
pitched,
rarely
a
gets in
1.60
trouble
ERA,
with
67 to 3
passes.
strikeouts to walks. Low batting averages, lefties and righties under 200. Though the lefties are batting a little better. I think with Murphy here, we're going to slow them down a little bit. And this is what I'm looking for as far as that third piece of the puzzle is concerned. Because typically it's Castillo, then Munoz. There's usually a different guy in the 7th. Do I maybe bump Castillo up to the 7th, bring in Murphy to slow them down, and then bring in Munoz? That's a strike, sir. Bring in Munoz in the 9th to speed them back up, I don't know.
And here it comes. That's a little bit.
That's a
low.
strike.
Getting squeezed a little
Or
bit here.
what?
That's to third.
Okay, kind of a mess to start this game or this inning, but
One gone
okay.
to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Isaac Paredes next to hit for the Rays. Check swing. He went. Slider right there.
The only issue here is that Castillo's windup is a little bit slower than Murphy's. Murphy, once you get to the top, you got to like snap it down. Nope, no you
That's
don't.
inside.
Oh man, what is happening? I am all out of sorts. I'm all out of sync. Okay, it's the slider. Gotcha.
1-2 now. And delivers outside. Gets
And
a
my
piece
thought
there. We'll do it
with
again.
warming
And the righty deals. Hard ground ball.
my
base
thought with
knock.
warming Munoz up was if it got like we get into a bit of a hairy situation, we can bring him in for like a 4-out save.
Became a really tough out
I
with two
overthought that
strikes
at
right
bat
there.
a little too much.
Really
I
like
was a
that
little
swing.
out
I
of
mean,
sync
he
as
didn't
far
just
as the
push it the other way
the
to the
timing was
infield.
concerned, and it
Drove
just
that way, and it kinda
totally
makes me
threw me
think
off.
He was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
The tying run at the plate. There's the strike.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
That's a hit. Around second on his way to third. And that's a double.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
I just don't understand what is happening. This is so frustrating.
That's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate, and it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
We are working so hard offensively, it feels, and defensively we're just getting done. Strikeout here is pretty important. God, I'm looking. That's a huge strikeout. That is a fucking monster strikeout. And they have had hit after hit like that where there's just nobody there.
You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And that's in there for strike 1.
This might have been a good opportunity to bring in Munoz. Maybe the speed differential is kind of backfiring on me a little bit.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
I try and tie him up with a slider here.
2 in scoring position. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
And that slider was not as out of the zone as I wanted it.
Swung on, belted. And it hits the top of the wall. Run comes in from second. That ties it up at 6. Not in time. He's safe.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. Third out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here. Both coming on this
I am
double.
so frustrated.
And we're all even now at 6 apiece.
We're lucky that the fence is so high out there. Otherwise, that's a 3-run home run. But high inside fastball hasn't always been my friend. I probably should have brought in Munoz. I should trust my gut and just.
He pitched it last half inning, but now he's in a position he's not familiar with at all. Seems like a questionable move here. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Chirinos back to work. Chopped out in front of the plate. Gets it to first. Rodriguez out on the play. Now into the game, Manuel Margot. He takes over in right. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
To the right side.
God damn it.
Lau sends it to first.
This is such a. This is. I hate this fucking game. This specific game against Tampa Bay. It says Baltimore bullshit written all fucking over it. Some trash ass fucking garbage.
Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
France at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. The pitch. That's inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one drifts inside.
Honestly, I don't have fucking time for this shit. If I'm being completely real with you.
Got it.
Got me with the splitting.
So they make short work of him there. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom.
I think you just. I have to go. I have to trust myself and trust my gut. Tampa Bay has gotten a lot of those little hits. And we've gotten hits as well. We have 13 hits, you know. Just.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Wander Franco. New pitcher on here, Jose Leclerc.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft
a little early, a little anxious here.
Doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
I'm irked. I am so fucking irked with this. Look, it's a good comeback. You know, we give up the runs. There's a couple misplays here. The error obviously was a disaster. I don't know what. It's frustrating that it was like that bad of an error, you know? It's not. Oh, its windup is so slow. Christ almighty, Leclerc. Fuck. We give up the runs. We get them back. You know, we're able to.
Here comes a pitch. Bounced up the middle.
But it's so many hits like that. It's so many hits that are just outside of the reach. It's not a good pitch.
No outs. Runner at first. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. There's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for.
But these are kind of the games that I just dread. Just not able.
In the air, right side, way back there, and foul.
Thank God that was foul.
Off the fence. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as.
What happened there?
In the dirt. Runner holds tight.
Fucking turn off your lag switch, Tampa Bay.
Next pitch is downstairs.
That pitch down.
Got him. And that's the first out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau.
Oh shit! I don't want to throw a cutter.
Now move to first. Franco.
It wasn't even an effort. I did not want to throw that pitch.
This ball's chopped on the ground. On to France. There to beat him by an eyelash. Here's the center fielder, Josh Lowe. There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. The Rays strand just the one. Score remains tied.
27 hits total.
On to extra innings. And the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one is absolutely belted. Arozarena going back some more, and he makes the catch on the track.
Come on.
Just missed the homer that time. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Center field.
That's too aggressive.
Lowe has it sized up.
It's too aggressive. It's too aggressive. It's too aggressive.
Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit.
That's too aggressive. Slow down. Settle down.
All tied up and here in extra innings. And 2 as he waves at that one.
That splitter is real slow.
Maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt. Mejia gets it to first. And that is
I'm going to guess it was the splitter again. I couldn't lay off of it. I couldn't.
Extras here and stepping in for the Rays, Isaac Paredes. The right-hander back to work. On the inside corner for a strike. So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That one the other way.
There it is. There's a Tampa Bay Rays hit, huh?
Rolls down into the corner. Now a relay to second. He is.
Can't get him. Damn it.
Fuck.
Like, God.
And somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach is
Fastball's just
down
nowhere.
all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Winning run out second. No one out.
He does only have 36 speed, so we have the ability to wiggle out of this.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Ripped on the ground to second. Wong to first. Awesome play there.
We've had trouble negating the 2-out damage. We'll see if we can do it here.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Okay.
Winning run at third, 2 down. In the air, right field. Nice
Oh, thank
grab
God.
on the run.
Holy shit.
And that is that. One left for Tampa, so we're still tied at 6.
That's why it's good to have Teoscar out there. We have Cole Calhoun, who has like good power, but he doesn't have like a ton of speed, so that's why I like having speed in the outfield.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Sinker way too late.
Hard on the ground
Oh,
first.
come on!
He'll do it himself.
You've got to be kidding me!
And now here is Taylor Trammell.
I just can't find the holes in the defense. That splitter, that goddamn splitter.
There's the strike. All tied up here in extra innings. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count. And a ball evens the count.
Okay, that's all right. Foul it away. Foul it away. It's a great take right there. Great take.
3. Sam Haggerty waits on deck.
We have not gotten Sam Haggerty to be able to hit from his advantageous spot today. I'm okay with that.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
That's a walk. Oh, Sean.
Three-two on the way. The 3-2 is off the outside.
We take it either way. All right. Man on first.
How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Haggerty, the next to hit, takes ball 1. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
It's not going to score the run, but I can get first and third.
Go ahead run stands at first.
That's a bad swing. That's a bad swing. Damn it.
Drops into the glove. And there's
he hasn't been going high in the zone at all. I got to lay off of that.
The center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Up the middle. They get the force. That's the third out. One left for Seattle. This game remains tied at 6. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Down the left field.
Absolute fucking garbage. I am so frustrated with myself. These at-bats, Rodriguez is 0 for 6 today. He is my best player, and he is 0 for fucking 6.
They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2
Yeah,
count.
really bad pitch there. I am livid with myself. Absolutely livid.
Expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Isaiah Campbell.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
We get the walk. The Haggerty at-bat is at least a competitive at-bat. And then just one pitch out. Just a one pitch out, and just fuck it. Who cares? It's not a great... I don't think I could have let that one. Could I have let that pitch go? I was just thinking about the Haggerty swing. I guess I'd have to go back and look at it. I mean, if it's a 2-strike count, then it's like an okay swing. If it's anything other than a 2-strike count, it's probably not a great swing. Got to be able to let it go. Oh, I can't figure it out with Campbell. I'm just... Fuck. This fucking game. I don't have time for this shit. I don't have time for these 12-inning fucking marathons, video game. But I should have,
Next to hit, Wander Franco. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
I should have brought in Munoz when I had the
Run on
opportunity.
base at first, no outs. Rip to first, caught.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Tracks it down for the out. 2 away now. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Brandon Lau. And first offering is fouled off.
Hopefully they'll bring in a new pitcher.
Right-hander kicks, deals. The Rosarena on the move. And that's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly.
I got a little distracted on that one. That wasn't a great pitch.
2 away.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts,
I mean,
so that
God damn it, that's such a good pitch.
Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing. Stayed through it and hit it
boy.
hard the other way. Now just
Oh,
one
boy.
swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
And it's fouled away. The pitch. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch.
That was a
Did it,
very
got the
surprising
strikeout,
result.
Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
2 foul balls and then just like stood there? What?
Star Grotterol takes over on the mound.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Sinker at 100,
And now
cutter
for
at 98,
Seattle,
slider at
J.P.
93,
Crawford.
fastball at
The
101.
pitch. Base hit into right center.
Fuck! God damn it. I wanted that to split the gap so bad.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension.
God damn
And
motherfucker!
there's one away.
Man, he really turned
You
on that
son
one.
of a
Absolutely
fucking
ripped
bitch.
it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Hernandez
Oof.
swings through it for strike one. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Jalen Beeks getting loose out there. Ripped on a line. Makes the
Will you
catch.
let me hit a
Two
fucking
down.
ball?
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
And up next for Seattle.
Jesus
Colton Wong.
fucking Christ.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
That is so irritating. That is two solid pieces of contact. Nope, right to him. No big deal. That's a good take. That's a good take.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. High fly ball out to center field. Lowe has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll do it.
I think the biggest problem for me, aside from being completely inept at the plate, has been the fact that the pitching difficulty dropped.
Half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
It's causing kind of weird situations like the low at bat.
This to center
And so,
field.
because it's dropping, it's easier to get them out.
Pulls it down and he makes
And
the
so
catch.
now I'm stuck in this awful fucking... Oh, I'm so irritated that this game is still going. I don't have time for this shit. Motherfucker.
Off the mark there, and that's ball one.
Just give me something so I can bring in Munoz and close the door on this annoying ass fucking team.
Hammered on the line, base hit, and now it gets into the corner. To second, but way too late, safe there.
You'd have to say way too
Back in
late.
this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just
That's a good
barely
location.
stayed
That's the
fair, so
second
it was a good
two-seam
call by the
fastball
umpire. He was
that's been in a pretty good spot that we have
Now at the plate,
given up a hit
Francisco
to.
Mejia.
Jesus Christ.
Foul ball there. And the 0-1. Fouled off to the right. One away. The winning run at second.
Oh no.
Line, and
That's
a
it.
base hit.
That's game.
Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Rays win it in 12.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid
I should have thrown the
contact,
change or
and
the
winning
what I
run
throw
comes
the
across
change
to
up
score.
curveball
Everyone going crazy.
is a little
Exciting
too
finish to this
cute,
game
and
today.
the Rays have made a living all day long on hits that are just like that. Just little bloop shots or little liners through everything. Rodriguez is my fastest and best option there, and he just didn't even have a shot at it. This is a really frustrating game. We blew a 2-run lead a couple of times. We fought back though, and that's what's good. But we just couldn't figure it out. Part of me wants to be very irritated, but I also know that there were a lot of really bad at-bats. We have everything wrapped up. We're fine. This is a frustrating loss. This is a frustrating loss. And I think it's okay to be frustrated with this loss. I think if you go back to the 8th inning, I think I needed to bring in Munoz. I think I probably got a little bit too cute with how I was trying to do it. Oh, we'll speed him up and we'll slow him down and we'll speed him up. But I just couldn't get the outs that I needed. They did a good job at bringing in pinch hitters and pinch runners. That did end up giving me a bit of trouble. And we're actually lucky that even went to extra innings instead of losing 7-6 in regulation, because that two-run double in the bottom of the eighth probably would have been a home run in most other parks because of that wall. Like Baltimore, it wouldn't have been because they have a stupidly high fucking wall too. But like, I think even in Seattle, that might have been a home run, depending on the depth of the fence. But we fought back and we were able to take a lead in this game. We were able to.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I could feel the frustration. Brewing. That eighth inning was a disaster. The problem is that we had Rodriguez go 0 for 6 today, and his at-bats were not good. And then you look at Vinny down there for the Tampa Bay notable players with a 1 for 1. Brujan was 2 for 2. Campbell gets the loss. 1.1 innings pitched, 3 hits given up, 1 strikeout, 1 earned on his line. Graterol. He gets the win. 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, no strikeouts, no walks, no earned. Isaac Paradas, 3 for 6 with a double and a ribby and a run. Ty France was 3 for 6. He had a home run, 3 ribbies and a run himself. Eugenio Suarez was 1 for 5 with a 2-run blast. Crawford was 3 for 6, knocked home a run and scored a run. Colton Wong was 2 for 6 as well. Usually when we score 5 runs or more, we tend to do pretty well, but we just couldn't get it figured out today. It was a bit of a poor effort in some aspects. We had the really weird error that I was desperately trying to get him to not throw. Like, I don't know if you need to double tap it and then hold it again to try to get it into the green. But what's so frustrating about it is usually, like, the red isn't always that bad, right? So, like, then I think he advanced to second on that one. And then he was later able to get batted in, but he should have just been on first. Like, I'm okay eating that swinging bunt because, again, the game just doesn't know who the fuck to give you in those situations. And it's just it's little plays like that throughout the game. You see that the misplay with Haggerty in left field, I'm not really sure what happened there. That got all the way to the wall. That ended up being a triple. Scored pretty easily. I mean, we did good stuff. A couple of, some great hustle from Colton Wong, a solid piece of contact from him. We're able to get him around after that great hustle with a home run. We're, rewarded with that. But it's just, this is not the nightmare scenario, but this is what I was worried about going into this road trip. Against teams that are significantly better than the Reds, no disrespect, we are 2-4. We are 5-4 on this road trip because we played the Cincinnati Reds. And even if you look at the 9 games that we have played against teams that have pretty poor records, though we are 9-0, it hasn't always been easy. And that's where things go like, fuck. Like, I don't want to face Tampa Bay. I don't want to face the Mets going into the playoffs. This very easily could be a season where we get eliminated early. We're just not able to drive the runs in when we need to. We're having really bad at-bats at bad times, and the frustration is brewing and mounting inning to inning, where we were stuck at 13 hits for a while they're just batting around wherever. There's some mismanagement there, I'm sure, from the bullpen. There's bad at-bats throughout. A couple of weird plays defensively, but otherwise it was pretty solid. You see those innings, though, where it's a little frustrating, where it's like we just can't get the double play to really help ourselves out. It's like 1 out here and then a strikeout there. Or, a strikeout here and then a fly out, a sacrifice fly. Really irritating. Really, really irritating. Pitched a little nervously in some spots. Location wasn't as bad, but it was a bit of an issue. I think going down the stretch, the Los Angeles series is going to be key. I mean, they're coming in with a record of 30 games over 500. I'm trying not to be irritated with it, but I am irritated with it. It's a good fight from us. We fell down, came back, got a lead, but we just couldn't hold on to it. and that is disappointing. More frustrated with myself from the offensive perspective, and a little annoyed with myself with some of the management as far as the pitching situation was concerned. Really should have trusted myself to just go like, hey, we need to bring Munoz in. Even if we still give up the 2-out, 2-run double, like at least I'm putting my best player in the position to try and wiggle out of that situation and go for the 4-out save. Got to be better about that. Logan Gilbert's on the mound, 18-3 with a 2.24 record, 18-3 record, a 2.24 ERA. Jeffrey Springs is on the mound for the Rays in Game 4 of this series, 11-7 with a 3.32 or 3.22 ERA. Blech. Numbers, words, irritation abound. Rays looking to win the series tomorrow. Mariners looking to just even it with a 2-2 4-game split. Don't know why I can't talk. We are still in first place, obviously. Everything's all wrapped up. We're good there, so that's what we got to take solace in. September has been a rough month in the past. Just got to kind of get through it and hope that we can get back into a rhythm as we play some of these teams that are maybe a little bit weaker, like the Rangers, though they're kind of hovering around 500. So maybe it's not as easy of a rest of September, but if this is the worst month we have, and as long as we have everything wrapped up, that's fine. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Thanks for watching. I know that this was a long one. We're at 1 hour and 40 minutes. An extra innings loss is disappointing, but we'll come back and try and get a victory tomorrow. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Subscribe, ring the bell, and you'll be notified when I post new videos. Good sports. Go Mariners.